Hello, congratulations on the purchase of your Zinger. My name is Russ. I'm going to do an orientation video with you today. Along with this email are a couple video links to some maintenance videos. I do encourage you to watch those as well. We'll start with your orientation right here in the front with your electric tongue jack. So you do have up and down here with this button, and then a light right there with that button. If this were to fail for any reason, you can remove this cap here. There's a tool in the front compartment. You can manually crank that up or down. You do have two 20-pound propane tanks. Your regulator is right here. So this has an arrow on it. It's pointing towards the tank that you're using. So if this tank were to go empty, just give that a turn, open your valve. Now you can use this tank while you fill that one. You do have your battery right there. There is room for a second battery if you wanted to. Typically, if you are a full hookup camper, you don't need two batteries. If you do a lot of rustic camping, it might be something to consider. This also has solar, so if you were to get a portable solar panel, you plug it in here and it will trickle charge your battery. Over here you have your pass-through storage. This is a 50 amp unit, so you have a 50 amp power cord here. I do recommend to use a 50 amp surge guard while you're plugged in. Back here you have your wastewater, two of your three tanks. So you have a black tank and a gray tank here. Black tank is your toilet, gray is your dirty sink and shower. So you're going to hook your wastewater hose up here, pull that black handle first, let that toilet empty out. Once that's empty, pull that gray. That dirty sink and shower water is going to help wash the black out of your hose. Once they're both empty, close that gray, leave the black open. Hook a hose up to your black tank flush. Sorry for the noise. Hook a hose up to your black tank flush. Turn it on. It's like an upside down sprinkler system, and your black tank's going to flush it out for you. So let that run for a few minutes, then shut that hose off, close your handle, put your cap back on. You're done with this one. And then back here you have your second gray tank. So you have your gray handle here. This is gray only. This is for your kitchen. So hook your wastewater hose up, pull that gray handle. Once that's empty, you're done with that. You close it all up again. Right behind your slide, this is where if you do rustic camping, you're going to fill your freshwater tank. So fill your tank from here. Once it's full, turn your water pump on. You'll have water pressure from your water pump pulling from your freshwater tank going throughout your camper. If you need to empty your freshwater tank, just pull on that white handle right there. That will empty your freshwater tank. Right here is your water heater. This is gas or electric. It's an aluminum tank, so you just have this drain plug right here. When you're ready to use it, put that plug on there, hook your water up, turn it on, and it should start filling your water heater. Now the first time you use this, it will not fill your water heater because it is bypassed. Your unit is winterized, so what you have to do is hook up your city water, which is right here. So hook a garden hose up to that, turn it on, and then go through every place in the camper and outside the camper that has running water. So your outdoor shower, one faucet at a time, your sinks, toilet, everything that runs water, one at a time until all the antifreeze is out. Once all the antifreeze is out, then you can go to the back of your water heater, which is under your sink. There's an access panel to get to it, so you just remove that access panel. There are two valves on the back of your water heater. You're going to turn those a quarter turn. They will only turn one way, so just turn them whichever way they'll turn, and your water heater will start filling up. Just be sure your cap is on before you do that. You want to make sure your water heater is full before you turn it on. You can do that by pulling on this relief valve. Water comes out, you know it's full. Or you can turn the hot side on any sink. As long as you get a solid stream of water coming out, you know it's full. Now you can turn it on. This is electronic ignite, so all you have to do is make sure it's full and flip the switch. If you need to drain your water heater, take the cap off and it will drain right from here. You have outdoor shower, so hot and cold water with a shower wand. And this is your city water connection, so full hookup camping. Hook a garden hose with this and you have water pressure going through your camper from that garden hose. Stove vent is right here. There's a tab on each side you'll pull down and that flap will open up so it will vent outside. This is your furnace vent, try not to block that. And then your cord, 50 amp cord, will hook up right here. I do recommend to use a 50 amp surge guard when you're plugged in at the parks. Help protect the camper from any surges. You can store your wastewater hose in your bumper. These are inputs for cable or satellite. Some parks have cable service. And you were pre-wired for an observation or backup camera, so if you were to purchase one of those, that's where it would go. Spare tires, same size as the tires that are on the camper. License plate will go here. And then your outdoor kitchen, you have a 2-burner grill. Gas line is right here. So you're going to feed this gas line down through here and then connect it right there to your quick connect. That goes right to your propane tanks up front, so you don't have to carry any extra propane with you to run your 2-burner. You do have a latch here, so when you push it in, it is going to latch into place right here. Refrigerator, this is electric only. Controls for it are right there. And then right underneath there is a control for your rear stabilizers. Stabilizers are used just for stabilizing, not for leveling. So make sure the camper is nice and level, and then just push extend, put those stabilizers down, and retract to bring them up. So nice and easy there. Your stairs on the back door, just pull these out, watch your fingers. Nice and easy. See, your handle goes against the door when you're traveling, otherwise just lift it up and bring it around. You do have electric awnings, 2 of them. And there. Spot to tie your pets up, otherwise that does work as a bottle opener as well. Can have a TV outside. This is an output and a couple plugs, so you can watch TV outside if you want. This is the controls for your front stabilizer. Alright, and you have the solid steps here. With your solid steps, you want to make sure your door is all the way open before you bring them up or down. Otherwise, this will catch on your screen door and damage it. So all you're going to do is lift these up. They're going to snap into place. Let's lift this up a little bit. Snaps right into the door frame here. If you need to adjust the legs, pull these pins. Adjust the legs where they need to be. Put the pins back in. And just push on here to release it so you can bring your steps down. You want to make sure that your steps are as flush to your threshold as you can get. Otherwise, your screen door is going to hit on here if it's too high. So just watch out for that. You have outdoor speakers as well. And then the other side of your pass-through storage, you have a couple tools in here. This is for your tongue jack. This is for your stabilizers if they were to fail. And it looks like that's everything on the outside. So we're going to head inside next. All right, just inside the camper here, inside your door is your control panel. So you can see how full your battery is, freshwater tank, your black, and your 2 grays. This shows an auxiliary tank. You do not have an auxiliary tank, so that would be like a 3rd gray. So that will always read empty. But these other ones, as they fill, these lights will light up for you. This is your water pump. So if you use that freshwater tank, turn your water pump on there. And this is for the gas and electric for your water heater. So once that water heater is full, just turn whichever one on, or you can run both. It's actually more efficient if you run both. And then you have some light switches. So you have an awning light and some indoor lights. This is for your slide outs. So you do have 2 slide outs here, opposing slides. So all you're going to do is hold this down until the slide is all the way in or all the way out. You hear that noise there? You know that's all the way out. So you're going to do that with both of your slides. Just be careful, make sure everything's out of the way of the slides, so when they come in, they don't get crush anything. Awning, in and out with your awning. So just hold the button down again until it's all the way out or all the way in. So you have 2 awnings on here. These are both your awning switches right here. Below your control panel, you have your thermostat. So you can decide if you want air, fan, off, or heat. Your fan speeds are there, and then your temperature control is up here. Around the corner, you can have a TV mounted. So there's a solid piece in here so you can put a mounting bracket. Hookups are right there. This goes right up through the hole there. You do have your sound bar, indoor and outdoor speakers. This is Bluetooth. So volume control. So A and B, it shows A is on right there. If I touch it, it's going to turn A off, which is the sound bar. B is the outside speakers that are on right now. So you can have them both on if you want, or whichever one. Then of course you can pair your phone, play some music through that way. Right here, your fireplace. This is the electric heater. So power button, you do have a timer on here, so you can set it to shut off after up to 5 hours. This is for your flames and the brightness of the logs there. And this is your temperature control, so you can have 0 heat, low heat, or high heat. And all the heat comes out of right here. This will stay cold down here. So nice space heater. You have your couch that does turn into a small bed. This is a jackknife style bed. So just lift up on the front and it will go down into a bed. There is storage underneath if you need it. And get this back in. So right here you have a couple cup holders as well. USB charging port right behind it. That fly in here, that's free. Lights right here, push button. Your chairs, so you have a little couch, or separate yourselves with a couple cup holders. This works the same way as that couch. Flip it up and then you can have a bed here. There's storage underneath as well. Table and chairs. You have a light switch here for the lights up above. USB charging port and straps here to strap your chairs down for travel. Air conditioner. Filters in here you can take out, clean, and reuse. You do have the ends here that will open up so you can dump the air straight down if you want. Otherwise, if you close these, you have more pressure through your vents. All the vents in the ceiling are air conditioner. Any vents in the floor are for your furnace. Kitchen area, your keys are on your sink. That's where they'll be when you pick up. Standard turntable microwave. And then your fan here, so it can vent out. And then you have a light. Extra counter space with your top down here. Otherwise, flip this up. Now you have a backsplash and you can light your stove top. To light your stove, just put it on high and turn your igniter until it lights up. So this igniter, turn this to the right only. If you turn that to the left, it will break it. But it will work with all 3 burners and also your oven. With your oven, you're going to put it on the flame, push this button in and hold it while you're turning the igniter until your pilot light lights up, and then you put on your temperature. A button for some lights there. Don't forget to put this down before traveling. This will break. Then you have a 12-volt refrigerator. So this will run as you're traveling down the road. And then your battery will be charged, continuously charging off your vehicle. Power buttons here. You do have to hold it down though. So you can set your refrigerator or freezer temperatures separate. The 5 is the coldest. So I can go to freezer and set that one if I want to. And then this nighttime mode, you can set a temperature on the nighttime mode because you're not opening and closing the refrigerator a lot. So you can set it lower so it's more efficient for you, less energy. Below your refrigerator is your fuses and breakers. We don't even have them all on. So your breakers are all labeled. Fuses, if a fuse goes out, an LED light will light up next to the bad one. So you can quickly identify it, but they are labeled as well. Good storage in here. You have your stools, another light switch. We'll head to the bathroom area. So your bathroom, you have a foot pedal flush, porcelain toilet. So halfway down, brings water in, all the way down will flush it. You do have a latch here on your door, make sure that's latched for travel. You have a vent and a fan up here, so just crank this up and then turn your fan on over here. Just be sure to put this down before you travel. GFI plug here, light switch. In the bedroom, you have a light switch just inside the door. You do have storage under the bed. Push button lights there. You can have another TV here if you want. This one has your antenna booster. So this antenna booster right here, that green light, needs to be on if you want local channels. So antenna TV. If you are watching cable or satellite, turn that off. There's a button next to it. This is for your Wi-Fi booster. So if you want, if you have Wi-Fi in a park and you need a stronger signal, turn that on. and you'll get a stronger signal. But this does need to be on for antenna. Spot for washer dryer if you want it, otherwise you have a nice big closet. And again, make sure it's latched into place. You are pre-wired for a second air conditioner if you wanted one. That's what this is. So it would just go right here. And again, make sure this is down before you travel. All right. I think I have covered everything in here. So hopefully this video helps. If you have questions after you watch the video, just let us know when you come pick up. We'll be happy to answer them. Do want to thank you for purchasing at TerryTown. We do appreciate your business, and congratulations.